What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again with one of the most nostalgic diecasts of 2004. How about this? Elliott Sadler, Texas Raced Win Ford Taurus. This thing is incredible. Robert Yates Racing, M&M'S, photo finish with Kasey Kahne. It's got it all. Let's check it out. And here we go, folks. Check out this diecast. So if you're wondering why is there all kinds of scratches and everything across it, yes, it is a raced win. If you didn't grow up in the 2000s, you might not have known this diecast even exists. And surprisingly, they actually made a lot of it, so it's still pretty common to get nowadays. So Elliott Sadler joined Robert Yates Racing in 2003 after the Wood brothers' tenure ended after 2002. And Elliott Sadler, a lot of people remember him for his Nationwide and his Xfinity career, but he also had some Cup wins. 01 Bristol, Texas 2004, and then Fontana in 2004. That's a forgotten win right there. And the Texas win in 04 was really special because I want to say it was the first ever Cup win for M&M'S. I could be tripping on that. I want to say that was their first ever Cup win. And naturally, that's probably why they had a raced win diecast made. They never made the Wood brothers raced win at Bristol, and they never made the Fontana one for 2004 as well. So this raced win was a photo finish with Kasey Kahne. Kasey Kahne was a rookie in 2004, so that was so close to being his first career win. Go to the front of the diecast here. You have the interesting two bar style to the front windshield, which is kind of odd. I'm so used to having like one on this side and one on this side, but I guess that's just how it was in 2004. Naturally, they would make different window bars for different crush areas and whatnot to protect in a wreck. You go to the front of the diecast, you have two M&M'S there. You got the blue M&M and the red M&M with a little bit of some dirt and grime over the white M there. So you can definitely tell this is a raced version diecast. They did make the standard version in 2004, and there is some differences with it from the actual paint scheme itself. The M&Ms are a little bit differently placed on the car. This one's obviously based on their on-track product. And back in those years, if you remember, the diecasts were produced so early that by the time the cars are on the racetrack, they've already changed the paint scheme a little bit. So this is the most accurate version of the 04 M&M's 38 car. At the front of the diecast here, you have that front valance, which has that bright orange, and wow, you could see the dirt and grime on there. That is so freaking cool. This is back when Texas was a 500-mile race, Gen 4, 900 plus horsepower. I mean, my goodness, they're going to tear that track up. You got your front contingencies here. We have Sunoco. That was the first year for Sunoco also. First year for Nextel Cup, Wix air filters, Comp Edelbrock, Cavite, and Goodyear Gatorback belts. Got Taurus right there on the front end. You got a little bit of some dirt and grime or some damage to the front valance of this car. You have your little air vent on the front. This is the Action Winter Circle mold. You get the Ford logo there. Go over to the left side. You can see a lot of that dirt and grime. Go to the left side of the diecast itself, you have the number 38, and once again, a very nice haze of dirt and grime. That's what's so cool about these raced win diecasts, man, the detail. Now, this is something that was made 20 years ago. Naturally, the raced win diecast made nowadays are a lot better in terms of, accuracy. You have window confetti, the pixelation's a little bit better, but regardless, for a car produced 20 years ago, they did a remarkable job over there at Action. Another telltale sign for raced win diecast is a lot of little logos around the car. Traditionally, when they make a standard 164, it's kind of a cover all. It's just kind of generic based across all the different variations of the paint scheme. But when they have a raced version, every little decal is going to be verbatim the same it was in Victory Lane. So these little logos here, I don't think exist on the standard one. I could be tripping on that. So you got the green M&M there, number 38, Elliott Sadler on the name rail. You can even see dirt and grime on the name rail. That is not common. I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw that on a raced win diecast. Got like, UPS, Mac Tools, Loctite, I think that's Texaco or something there. Got M&M'S, got Pedigree, Safety Clean, and Ray Bestos there. Go to your B post decal, which is a little bit off. You go over here to the front contingency panel. You have Nextel Cup Series. You have a paint chip there. It's a used die cast. This one came in a NASCAR Winter Circle card back. It does have a little bit of a collectible sticker that goes with it. It has like a photo of like Victory Lane or something. It's not like the Winter Circle race twins we have nowadays, but back then, man, remarkable value. And you have all the little contingencies here. EA Sports, McDonald's Powerade, Outback Jessel, Mac Tools, Gillette Mach 3, Autometer, Mechanics Ware, MB&A. You got Goodyear, Raybestos, USG, Waste Management. I mean, just so much nostalgia with this paint scheme. This right here is some normal scrapage right there. I don't know where the blue came from. I don't know if it's, maybe they scratched some of the green off the car and maybe that left blue decal wrap. I'm not too sure. Also, another detail here that I think is different than the standard release is notice the cowl flaps here don't have the orange decal on it. I don't think they traditionally put decal wrap over the cowl flaps. I think they just normally painted them. This is back when they did paint their race cars. You go to the back panel of this, and to me, this pretty much sums up a decade for me because I remember playing NASCAR Chase of the Cup 05, and this is the back panel you see of Elliott Sadler's 38 car. You have the little M&M'S dude there. You got the blue M&M. Fantastic stuff. Now, I'm not sure if this little area right here is a factory defect or, from use and play, or is it actually a part of the raced version aspect of it? I'm not too sure. I got Robert Yates Racing right there on the left side with a 38 on the right side. Notice how the hand of the little M&M dude is above the taillight. I don't know if that's accurate to the real car because on this side you have the taillight is above the hat. Traditionally, they don't ever cover up the headlight pieces or taillight pieces. Go to the right side of the die cast and a lot more dirt and grime once again. It would have been so cool if they would have made the Casey Kane raced version with it. I think that would have been a fantastic die cast set. Same thing with the Darlington 03 finish. I mean, they could have easily made the Kurt Busch and Craven. Technically, they did make it, but it was on some really goofy die cast mode. It looked like Happy Meal toys, to be honest with you. But I think it would have been really cool if they would have made the Casey Kane version to go with it so you could have both of the die casts. That would have been really cool. But what a beautiful paint scheme, man. I'm telling you. The M&M'S cars back in the 2000s were one of the coolest paint schemes ever, bro. And you still see people wearing the Elliott Sadler jackets. I kid you not. That's one of the more popular NASCAR jackets ever to be made is the M&M'S ones because they're so popular, like color-wise. They just look really cool. Go to the top of the die cast here. You have the number 38 on the top of the car. And 2004 was also a rebrand for the 38 car. In 2003, the paint scheme was very similar to Ken Schrader's 2002 paint scheme when they were a Pontiac, sponsored team. Naturally, Schrader left, what was it, MB2 Motorsports, and then 2003 came about. They took the sponsorship Mars over to Robert Yates Racing, and then they had it was a pretty similar paint scheme. Very much known for the Talladega flip at the 2003 EA Sports 500, but in 2004 it was kind of a brand new revamp for it. And then over here to the deck lid of the car, you have the Pedigree logo there. Fantastic die cast, man. Again, I mentioned this is a pretty common car. This is not something really rare you would think it would be, but it's not. They made quite a bit of race to win die cast back in 2004. They made I think 3 or 4 Dale Jr.'s wins that year. They made 3 Jeff Gordon raced wins. Obviously, the Elliott Sadler one here. And I think they made one more, I think. That's just for the Winter Circle line. There was also a couple of obscure ones that they would make in the club car boxes or little plastic clamshells. Like Dale Jr.'s Bristol Sweep was one of them. And then they also made... I think they made the Jeff Gordon Brickyard win as well. I could be tripping on that. Anyways, thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. What an awesome diecast for sure. And of course, if you want to help support the channel, make sure to tap it over there at Circle B Diecast and use promo code Diecastbuffet. Any orders $30 or more, fellas, you save on shipping. That's all for now. Like, comment, and subscribe. Diecastbuffet. Signing off.